Hey there. So this morning I want to talk about the misuse of potential. Now, this also may be a very short one because my notes are very simple and very clear. So hopefully I don't ramble too much on this. But the misuse of potential. Are you doing the right things? Are you doing the things to get you where you want to go? There's so many times that we can get caught up in doing the responsible things, the things we know we should. But yet, the things that get us to our goals, our dreams, our passions sit laying by the side. And in many cases, those are more important and really important. Now, we may have some crazy dream that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But in reality, most of us, as we set our goals and our dreams and our passions and we're doing our planning and how to achieve those, we can get caught in doing things that are just routine things that maybe we don't need to do. Maybe they don't need to be done. Maybe we're not the person that needs to be doing it. I remember once somebody said to me, "How much do you pay to cut your grass?" And I told them, and they said, "How much would you earn if you weren't cutting your own grass? If you were working on your passion, what could you develop? What could you contribute? And does it make more sense that you cut your grass or that you work on your passion?" Because you can pay someone to cut your grass for you. It doesn't need to be you. You have to determine the value of what you're creating versus what it's costing you to do some of the normal chores. Now, in some cases, we don't have a choice when we're just getting started. We can't afford to have somebody cut our grass, and we have to do that ourselves. But as we get further down the road, either our dreams and our passions are making us income, they're creating income for us, or they're contributing to the world. And in those two things, where does cutting the grass come in? Is that the right thing to do? Now, in some cases, the answer is going to be yes. In many cases, it might not be yes. It might be something other than yes, basically no. So, what kinds of things are you doing that you don't need to do? Now, sometimes, and I'll keep using the cutting the grass analogy, cutting the grass is therapeutic. It relaxes you. It allows you to think. You're cutting the grass, you're pushing the mower, riding the mower, whatever it is, and your mind is working on your passion. That's what settles you down from the day to day and gets you into focus. If that's the case, okay, again, you've got to answer these questions for yourself. But ask them so you can answer them. Don't just take it for granted. Look at everything you're doing and where is the value in that? And is it contributing to where you're trying to get to? Or is it holding you back from where you're trying to get to? And that's the ultimate thing that you're trying to get here. When I talk about misuse of potential, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Is it helping you get where you're going, or is it holding you back? And if it's holding you back, how can you work as quickly as you can to get it off your plate? By either not doing it or have somebody else doing it. You can't not cut your grass. It's just going to go crazy. But you can delegate it. It costs you money to delegate it, but it can be delegated. So in everything you do, you should be looking, is it taking me forward, or is it holding me back? If it's holding you back, that's a misuse of potential. Now, I know when we were in school, a lot of teachers said to people, not me in particular, I would never say that, but it does not live up to potential. But is your potential in the area that you're working in? You know, that's what happened to a lot of kids in school. They had a lot of potential. It was in other areas, and teachers tried to keep them in a little box and have them live up to potential that way. And we squashed down their hopes and dreams by saying, you're not living up to potential. You have to do this thing that school is telling you to do. And they had all this creativity going in another direction. Well, we needed to be in school and we needed to do things to learn and grow. But once we're out, that's where that potential comes out. And you don't want to be kept boxed in. You don't want to live by that. Does not live up to potential. So delegate, or say it doesn't need to get done, whatever it needs to be. But figure out what's going to move you forward. Don't misuse your potential. Okay? Have a great day.